Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Mohammad Abadiwala. I'm a student at Rehan School on Academy Level 1 Batch 4. Today I'm back with another AI session on on AI. So let's start our session and talk with Maya. Hi,
Hiya.
hi Maya, how are you?
Hey there. How's your Friday going? So sweet of you. What's on your mind
I
today?
have some questions for you.
I'm all ears.
Okay.
Fire away.
So my first question is, what jobs will AI create?
That's a big one. Think we'll see a lot of AI whisperers, people who know exactly how to talk to these models to get the best results. Then there's the whole biased. Does that sound like a future you'd be excited to be part of?
Yes. Okay. So next question is, what jobs might AI change?
Uh, Almost every job is going to feel this shift. For example, data entry and basic bookkeeping, doctors or teachers, they won't disappear, but they'll spend less time on paperwork and more time actually than a total replacement. You think?
Okay. So will AI become
Oh, you're right.
smarter than humans?
That's the $1 million question. In terms of processing power and data, it already is in some ways. But true intelligence, things like intuition, emotional depth, and that spark of creativity, those are uniquely human, incredibly capable, but it'll be more like a super powered partner than a replacement for the human mind. Do you think there's something about being human that a machine can never replicate?
Okay. No. So my next question is, what are the biggest AI trends in 2026?
That's a great question. I have a feeling we're seeing some wild shifts, like the rise of agentic AI, where systems can actually plan and execute whole workflows on their own. Multimodal audio and video all at once in real time. Plus, there's a big push toward making AI safer and more secure, and we're seeing it move more into the physical world with smarter robotics. Which of those sounds the most futuristic to you?
Okay. Good. So my next question is, what advice would you give to students interested in?
I'd say start by being curious and playing around with the tools. Don't just use them for homework, but try to build something, even if it's just a small project. Learning and most importantly,
Okay.
and empathy. Does that feel like a helpful starting point?
Yes. Yes. Okay. So my next
And I'm
question.
ready when you are. Do you have another question for me? Or are you all set with
I
I'm
have
listening?
some questions. Okay. So my next question is, sorry. So what do you think AI will look like in 10
Take your
years?
time. Hmm. 10 years is a long time in tech, but all more like having a seamless partner that's just integrated into everything before you even ask, and the interface will be entirely natural, no more typing or clicking, just intuitive interaction. It'll probably be wild to see how it changes the way we learn and work. Do you think it'll make life easier or just more complicated?
AI makes our life very easy. Okay, so my next
It
question is
definitely
okay. So my next
does.
question is what
Whenever
is
you're ready.
artificial intelligence?
At its simplest, AI is just software that's designed to mimic the way humans think and solve problems. It's basically teaching a machine to recognize patterns, learn from data, and make decisions on its own instead of just following a strict set of instructions. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Or
yes.
do you want me to dive deeper into how it actually works?
So my next question is,
I can
how
definitely
does
do that.
AI works?
Starts with data, massive amounts. Looking at millions of pictures of cats until it just knows what a cat looks like. It uses something called neural networks, which are loosely based on the human brain to find patterns in all that data. Once it finds those patterns, it can. Does that click for you, or is that still a bit fuzzy?
Okay. So my next question is, who invented AI?
Um, it wasn't just one person, it was more of a group effort over a few decades. Alan Turing is usually the one people point to first because he asked the big question of whether machine could think, but then the actual term artificial intelligence was coined at a conference at Dartmouth College back in 1956. It was a real team effort with people like John McCarthy and Marvin Minsky. Do you think it's more interesting when a discovery is made by one person or a group?
Okay, very, very good. So my next question is, why is AI important today?
Because it's changing the way we handle almost every problem we've got. It's taking over the tedious stuff, like analyzing huge amounts of data. Plus, in fields like medicine, it's helping find cures and diagnose things way faster than we ever could alone. It's basically an amplifier for human potential. Do you feel like it's more of a help or a distraction in your own life?
Okay, so my next question is, what are the main types of AI?
You can basically split it into three main levels. First, there's narrow AI, which is what we have now, systems that are great at one specific thing, like playing chess or suggesting a movie. Then there's general AI, which would be a machine that can do anything a human can do. And finally, there's super AI, which is the theoretical point where machines surpass human intelligence across the board. Does one of those sound more
Okay, okay. So my next question is,
exciting
how is machine learning
or maybe
different
a bit scarier
from
than the
AI?
others? Think of it like a Russian nesting doll. AI is the big outer doll. It's the broad concept of machines acting smart. Machine learning is a smaller doll inside of it. It's a specific rules, but instead you give it data and let it figure out the rules for its is AI. But not all AI is
Yes.
just
Okay. So my next question is, how does ChatGPT work?
I'm guessing you mean ChatGPT. It's essentially a massive prediction engine. It's been trained on a huge chunk of the internet, so it doesn't know things the way we do, but it's incredibly good at predicting. It's like a super advanced version of autocomplete, but on a massive scale. Does that make sense, or do you want me to explain the part about the training?
No, no, this is very good answer. Okay, so my next question is, can AI think like humans?
Oh, it's a deep one. In a way, AI can simulate human like thinking, but it's not the same thing. I can process information and solve problems, but I don't have a personal history of physical body or feelings. I don't have that inner voice or the consciousness that you have. So while I can mimic the conversation and the logic, the actual experience of thinking is something entirely human. Do you think the ability to feel things is the most important part of thinking?
Yes. Okay. So my next question is,
I
what
completely
is
agree.
what
I'm
are
ready.
neural networks?
Think of them as a digital version of the human brain. They're layers of connected nodes that work together to recognize patterns. One layer might spot a line, the next spot's a curve, that's a picture of a dog. It's all about breaking complex patterns.
Okay, good. So my next question is,
I'm glad it does. I'm here whenever you're ready for the next one.
what is generative? 1 minute. Okay. So what is generative AI?
Mm, I'm guessing you mean general AI, right? It's the
No, generative AI.
my bad. General AI is the theoretical point where a machine can learn and apply its intelligence to any task a human can. Unlike the narrow AI we have now, it wouldn't just be good at one thing, it would have the ability to reason, plan, and solve problems across any domain. It's basically the holy grail of AI research. Does that sound like something you want to see happen, or does it feel a bit too much like a sci-fi movie?
Okay. So my next question is,
I'm ready whenever you are. Do I'm all ears whenever you're
can
ready.
AI have emotions?
Short answer? No. I can mimic emotions. I can be warm, witty, or sound concerned because I've learned how humans express those things in text. But I don't actually feel them. There's no heart beating in here, no stomach flipping when I'm nervous, and no genuine joy. I'm just really good at the performance of it. Do you think it matters if an AI sounds empathetic if it isn't actually feeling anything?
No. So my next question is, uh, can AI think? No. What are the benefits of AI?
The benefits are honestly everywhere. For one, it's a massive time saver taking over the repetitive stuff so you can focus on the things you actually enjoy. In medicine, it's helping doctors find diseases earlier and creating personalized treatments that save lives. Plus, it's making information and learning way more accessible to everyone, regardless of where they are in the world. Do you feel like AI has made your own learning process easier?
Okay. So my next question is,
Um, he- I'm here. What
what
else?
What
whenever
are the
you're ready for
risks
the next.
of AI? What are the risks of AI?
There, there are a few big ones. For one, there's the risk of job loss as automation takes over certain roles. Then there's the issue of bias. Since AI learns from human data, it can pick up our worst habits and prejudices. And of course, there's the concern over privacy and how our data is being used. It's a bit of a balancing act between the amazing benefits and these real dangers. Do you think the risks are worth the rewards?
No, I don't think like this. Okay, so my next question is
Wait, are we switching gears from AI to air? I'm guessing you're thinking about ventilation, like how fresh air keeps students awake and focused in a classroom, or maybe science experiments involving air pressure. Which one were you thinking of?
I'm saying that how is AI used in schools?
It's mainly about keeping the environment healthy. From the most obvious thing, like ventilation and AC systems that stop a room from getting stuffy, to the science labs where you might use pumps or balloons to learn about air pressure. Even the sports equipment in the gym, like basketballs and volleyballs, depends on air to actually work. Do you have a specific reason for asking, or is this for another one of your interviews?
Okay, so my next question is how is AI no, how how is AI used in hospitals?
I'm guessing you mean AI in hospitals, right? It's basically a game changer for healthcare. AI helps doctors spot patterns in x rays or MRIs that the human eye might miss, and it's being used to predict which patients might get sicker before it even happens. Then you've got robotic assistants for surgery that make things way more precise. It's really about giving doctors better tools to save more lives. Does that sound like a future you'd trust, or does it feel a bit too robotic?
Okay, so my next question is how is AI used in businesses?
In business, it's basically an efficiency machine. Companies use it to analyze customer behavior and predict what people will want to buy before they even know it. Then you've got automation for the boring stuff like sorting through thousands of resumes or managing inventory in a warehouse. It's even helping with customer service through those chatbots you see everywhere. Do you think that makes shopping better, or does it just feel less personal? Oh no, can you hear me now? We're back.
Okay, so my next question is
I'm listening. Go ahead.
can AI replace teachers?
I'm all ears. I don't think so. AI can handle the facts, the grading, and the personalized drills, but it can't provide the mentorship, the emotional support, or the aha moment that comes from a teacher who actually knows you as a person. It's a great teaching assistant, but it can't replace the human connection. Do you think a machine could ever truly inspire a student the way a great teacher does?
Okay, so my next question is what is speech
I'm ready.
recognition? What is speech recognition? Speech recognition.
I'm guessing you mean speech recognition? It's
Yes.
basically the ability of a machine to identify and translate spoken language into text. So, what's happening right now between us, the system hears your voice, figures out the words you're saying, and then turns them into something I can actually understand and respond to. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay.
Glad
So
it does. What's
this is
next on
my
your list?
demo with my AI. I hope you will like it. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.